and that's how they
bag. Now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag. Now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where we move and improve. My name is Safin Alal. If you're new here, thank you for clicking into this video. And on today's video we have a guest. Drum rolls.
Hi guys, I'm Emma, Safi's best friend.
My BFF. So on today's video we'll be talking about
Red flags.
Yeah, red flags in relationships. Things you should look out for. And then when you see them, you run, keep chugging. Anyways, let's get started. So the first red flag is abuse. Be it emotional, physical, mental, any sort of abuse. If you feel like someone has abuse vibes, okay, there's no abuse vibes, but any sort of abuse is a red flag. So if, say, you have a guy and maybe he's temperamental and he can, maybe you're arguing and then he throws something at you, they slap you, even if it's just a gentle slap, that's a red flag you should look out for. And those are things that when you see, you run, because if someone has the guts of doing it one time, it means there's a possibility of them repeating. Other than physical abuse, which most people can relate to, there's also emotional abuse, which in this case, people use things like manipulation to abuse you emotionally. And what else?
They're always not so available for whatever you feel. Like they don't get it. They can't account for that. Like your heart, but someone is like, they're using all that against you. They just can't imagine, like they can't seem to put themselves in your shoes and to feel the hurt that you're feeling in that moment. They just dismiss you.
That's some sort of emotional abuse, and those are things that you should look out for. When you see, you know that this, if you want to consider being with someone like that long term, then you're choosing not to love yourself, because those are things that you can't live with forever. So yeah, that's our first red flag. Abuse. Any sort of abuse, you run.
The second thing that you should look out for is someone who is always busy, like busy in quotes, because they say as much as there are 24 hours in a day, someone can't be busy all 24 hours. They just have their priorities. So you're like talking to someone, you're always calling them, they seem to never pick your calls, they seem to never want to reply to your texts. They're just looking for you when they want you. If it's you looking for them, you never seem to find them. They're always too busy for you, but they expect you to be available for them. I think why life doesn't work like that.
Exactly. And then I also like they say, if someone, no one is ever too busy. If the president of any country can make time for their loved ones, who are you? What are you doing that's too much? You can't find 5 minutes to just communicate to your loved ones. So these are people these are people you can't find on calls. You can never you call them, they're not available. You text them, they're not texting back. Things like that. They cancel on you when you're planning a date or things like that. They cancel because of one reason or another. They are never available. They're always too busy. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Because when you're during the courtship period, that's the time you're supposed to show me we need each other. I need you in my life, and you need me in your life. So if you're too busy for me, then what are we doing together?
You should say I matter to you. Because if you're not showing me you want to spend time with me, you want to talk to me, why should I give you my time? Watch out.
Then another thing, number 3, is someone who talks to their exes. Whether you're a chick or you're a guy, talking to your exes is not, like, that is out of the table. An ex is an ex. That's the past. Leave the past in the past. So someone who's constantly talking to their exes, to me, that is someone who has one foot out of the relationship. Like it's like a safety net. Like, in case anything happens, I'll jump on this one. Ama, like, you're still talking to them. What are you saying? You guys are exes for a reason. If you still have things to talk about, maybe you should still be together. But if you're not, this is an ex. Keep exes in the past. These are things that have come, like, these are things that I wasn't doing these things in the beginning, but later on, after, like, growing up and seeing how things are supposed to work, you're not just supposed to talk to your exes for what? Like,
Why?
Red flag.
Red. There are people
very red
in the past to the dustbin.
Yeah, let's leave the past in the past. Red flag. Number 4,
mixed signals. Oh my goodness. Tell me why you'll be talking to a girl or a guy and they're giving you mixed signals. One day they want you, the next day you're not sure if they want you or not. You're talking today, the chats are all flowy, vibes. Then the next time, they're all cold and all that. So you're like, do you want me? Do you want me not?
Hot and cold. Today you're hot, tomorrow you're cold. Hot, cold. Like, there's no lukewarm, just something regular. It's just you're here. We are not doing that anymore. If anyone is giving you mixed signals, if you want me, say you want me. If you, like, are we friends? Do you want to date? Am I your sister? Have you sister zoned me? Am I brother zoned you? Because what are we doing? Mixed signals is a no.
Is a no.
Be straightforward with what you want.
Yeah, just be clear. If you just want to hit and move, say it. If you want a relationship, say it. If you don't want nothing, say it.
Yes,
there's
go
no
away.
need of wasting somebody's time.
We are not here to waste each other's time.
Yeah.
If you want me, you know you want me. Be with me. If you don't want me, leave me alone. No mixed signals here. We are grown-ups.
Yeah.
It's about time. Like, you know what you want. You know what you're aiming for. Go for it. If you don't, leave it. Like, we don't got time. We have no time for such.
Putting someone on a roller coaster because this day they're so excited to talk to you. You are talking, everything is well, everything is. Then the next day you're like, what's happening? You're even making someone doubt themselves. I mean, like, what did I do? And the person didn't do nothing. I mean, watch yourself, guys. If it is you who's giving people mixed signals, watch out. You should, because you wouldn't want to be treated that same way. And they usually say, if somebody wants you, you'll know.
You'll know, by the way.
If they don't, you'll be confused. So if you're
confused, they don't want you.
They don't want you. It's black or white. There's no gray area. On to the next.
Yes, number 5. Red flag number 5 is these people who normally have girl BFFs or boy BFF. There's no way you have you're a guy, like my boyfriend, he has a girl BFF. For what? What is my purpose in your life if you have a girl best friend? That is a no for me. Like, no, tumekata, no way. You have a girl BFF, ama you're a guy, you have... those are people who, like, they look for cracks in your relationship. Crack too, and that's how they... They look for cracks on that after took a space kadogo. Once they get it, there they are. So me, I don't believe in these things that you're a girl, I have a boy BFF. What are you telling him? Like,
they always say, if you have a guy BFF, if you just give them the slightest chance, they're usually just sitting around waiting for you to, like, that slight chance they can get to. And then
you have problems with your boyfriend, you're going through something, you guys are not okay, and then you go crying to do you know how much they celebrate when you go crying to them oh, my boyfriend is doing this, what they're happy because that's their way in. Now they act as if they're consoling you, but in real sense they're not saddened by the fact that you guys are not okay. That is the chance that he's been waiting for. And that is the opportunity that they'll use to get in and break things completely, because they start saying things like, hey, he shouldn't be doing that. Someone who does that means this and this and this. Someone who does that means this and this. And you know, when you go telling someone things about your relationships, obviously you talk from one side, like they get the story from one angle. Like they don't know the side of the other guy. So obviously they take your side because you're their friend. So they'll obviously start like gaslighting you, basically saying, oh, you don't deserve that, you don't deserve. That's their way in. And I also don't believe in having a male friends. If you're a chick and you have a male friend, chances are he wanted you at some point, he couldn't get you, so you guys decided to be friends. Or you wanted him at some point, you couldn't get him, so you guys decided to be friends. It's never usually 100% platonic. I know that for a fact. If you have a friend who's the opposite sex right now, and they know that you have a partner, call them right now and tell them you've broken up and you want to smash. They will come running. Yes, I know for a fact, and I've had so many people say this, and I've tested it out myself, and I know it's legit. Yeah, so that is what. What was the point? Number 5.
Boy and girlfriend.
Yes, it's a no. Red flag.
Red. Oh, can we talk about mama boys? Because if you're dating a mama boy,
you're in trouble.
Big trouble. Because you're a grown person. Why does your mom's opinion matter so much in our relationship? I mean, she's your mother, I understand that. But you are now grown, you got your own brains. So why do you have to consult everything? Until you plan something with you, like you have to run it by your mom before you actually do it. Like, those are people who, like, they look for a partner. You look for someone who you want to be, like, you want your partner to be your mom, basically. They look for that. Me, now, personally, I feel like they normally look for a representation of their mothers. And ain't nobody wants, no one is trying to be I don't want to be your mama, nigga.
Of course, no, it's like, and surely, like, you're grown and then we can't even make decisions at me and you, now we are partners. Now we want to do, what do we want to do? We want to buy land. And so before I decide on buying land in this specific area, I need to ask my mom, hey, is it okay if we buy... Watch yourself. If you are a mama boy out there, surely. Don't be toxic to other people out here. Anyways. Everything is done. Yeah. Anyways, that is all we had for today, those 6 points. I hope if you see them in anyone, you run. Because those are not good signs. Keep jogging. Like, go, because like the main thing me I feel like people shouldn't do completely is this, like, physical and emotional abuse is not welcome in the table. Like, that one, take into consideration. So otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for welcoming my BFF into our channel. You'll be seeing more of her.
You'll be seeing more of me.
Of course. Yeah, so otherwise, parting shot.
It's a summertime. School is closed.
Anyways, thank you. Tell people to subscribe.
Oh, thank you so much for listening. And like there, subscribe, share. I mean, we need to grow.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Imagine it's free.
It's free.
Yeah, and watching these videos without subscribing, una risk. Bye. Bye. House and everything in between. So we turn 23 and not give a pressure for taking us more seriously. We got dead end jobs and goblins to pray. Our friends in our enemies. You know, thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love.
He used to meet me on the east side, the city where the sun don't set. Hey.
Now every day.